It was high drama at the National Stadium in Kingston Friday night, as Cavalier FC retained their Ray and nephew Jamaica Premier League title, edging Mount Pleasant 6-5 in sudden death penalties after 120 goalless minutes of football. The showdown between two of Jamaica's top clubs lived up to the hype, despite neither side finding the back of the net in regulation or extra time. Mount Pleasant came out firing, dominating early possession. Wingers Devonte Campbell and Franco Celestine caused problems down the flanks, and it was Celestine who forced the first real save of the night, with VINO BARCLETT pushing his near-post effort out for a corner. BARCLETT was again called into action in the 14th minute, this time parrying a powerful shot from Yashawn Anglin, but Cavalier held firm. Cavalier had a golden opportunity in the 24th minute when Ronaldo Barrett picked out Shaquille Stein with a curling cross, but Stein's header lacked power and direction. An easy save for Mount Pleasant's keeper Tafari Chambers. The second half saw chances at both ends. Richard King missed narrowly for Cavalier from a set piece, and Mount Pleasant kept pressing. Raheem Edwards and Daniel Green both had efforts denied by BARCLETT, who put on a man-of-the-match performance between the sticks. The closest either team came to scoring was in the 118th minute, when Nicholas Nelson's header struck the post from a Kimani Bailey corner. And so, for the second straight season, the title came down to penalties. Ronaldo Barrett missed early for Cavalier, but their nerves held. Mount Pleasant's captain Sule McCalla missed his attempt, and BARCLETT sealed the title with a save against Clifford Thomas. Cavalier now claimed their third Premier League title in 5 seasons, all of them won via penalty shootouts. And once again, it's goalkeeper VINO BARCLETT who's the hero on the biggest stage. Let's hear from VINO BARCLETT after his team's history making victory courtesy of MG Sports TV.
VINO! Brilliant night. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great, feeling elated.
Didn't start off the season at best, but when you kick into the meaningful time of the season, you hit a second gear. Can you tell us about that?
Well, to be honest, is all the comments on Instagram and all the critics that motivate me. I know I didn't have the best of season in the regular season, but I know I had to put in the work so that I would come stronger in the playoffs.
Tonight, you lift the title. How does that make you feel?
It's a great feeling because, like I say, all the comments on Instagram, I remember the league post something of the top 4 keepers and everybody was like, take out VINO, VINO this, VINO that. So all I have to say is champions for the critics. Yeah.
When you saved that final penalty, what was going through your mind? And just tell us about that penalty. What was the instinct? What was going through your mind before he was going to kick the penalty?
Well, as you know, I think they had a plan because, as you know, my good friend Melvin Doxley is on that team and he know me well. You know, we train together mostly every day when we back home, so he know me well. And I think like they had a plan, but I know from time I touched that penalty, probably they would switch their plan. So I know I just have to just stay calm and motivate my team to keep scoring because I know I had one.
Yeah, and tonight, lifting the trophy, how does the family back home feel about that?
Not just my family, I think my whole nation is proud of me because I'm the #1 keeper in St. Lucia and probably the only keeper to reach this far. And like, it's something big for me, like putting my nation on the map. Yeah.
As a player with a nation on your back, how much stress and pressure does that put on you?
Well, it's a lot of stress, a lot of pressure because like football is not our first sport. First was cricket. Now since Julian Alfred won the Olympic medal, then now it's Olympics. I mean, now it's track and field, right?
Yeah.
So I just have to keep doing our thing and hoping that we could switch Olympics to football. Yeah.
So you're now making a mark in your nation as one of the top athletes. Even though you're not there, but you're outside representing the nation. How do you think the nation is feeling about that you're representing them so well?
Well, I think everybody's proud because the amount of people back home that was watching that game tonight, I know I couldn't let them down. I just had to do what I have to do, and probably they cannot wait for me to come back home so we could celebrate. Yeah.
Tell us what you think about the coaching staff and what the work that they have done with you and how they made you feel welcome in Jamaica.
Well, I feel like a Jamaican because like from time I reached Jamaica, everybody was making me feel welcome. Like from time I reached, my whole teammates, everybody was just making me feel welcome. The food, everything nice. The coaching staff, they be tough on us, but you know already, nobody likes loser. So they be tough on us so that we could, for this kind of moments, so that we could win championship and that we could at least get something big. Because as you know, we are a group of youngsters looking to pursue their football as a career. So we just have to keep working and hoping that something big comes up.
All right, congrats, Vino, and keep waving the flag high, yeah?
Yeah, for
keep
sure.
on doing it.